So bringing Empire again today, and it's a slight variation or tweak on the one that we had in the last game. So I've got General Veers there with aggressive tactics and strict orders, unit of snows with a flame trooper, an extra snow and fragmentation grenades. The mortar still just as is, unit of shore troopers with an Imperial officer and the T-21B. Then coming down here we have a kind of little supercharged unit of stormtroopers. It's a unit of stormtroopers with the T-21 trooper, the stormtrooper captain and offensive push. Then we've got two units here exactly the same, two stormtroopers with a DLT each and an astromech each. Then we've got a cheeky little sniper strike team, and rounding it off with the occupier tank with the DLT pintle and the hammer elite pilot as well, giving me 9 activations and 795 points.
Okay, another droid army for you today. Gone for Count Dooku. He's rocking Force Choke, Aggressive Tactics, Force Push and Force Reflexes. And brand new, hot off the press, is Cad Bane. Comms Jammer and Duck and Cover is all that's on him. And then we've got 2 naked units of droidicars. And then coming down here we've got a unit of B1s with the E5C, another B1 unit with the E5C, and then 2 B1s with the E60. And that gives me 794 and 8 activations. Okay, so I am blue player today, the droids have got it. So what we've got here is fortified positions, hostile environment and minefield, breakthrough, bombing run, recover the supplies, battle lines, the long march and hemmed in. So my first elimination will be breakthrough.
Ooh, okay. I think I'm going to get rid of battle lines.
Okay. And I'm going to force supplies.
Oh, so Cad Bane shenanigans. I will then get rid of that. So leaving us with today a hostile environment, recover the supplies, and a long march. Will be back after setup. Okay, so we have just set up, but let's just go through the board, the objectives, and then where we all are. So as you see the board there, you've basically got pretty much all area terrain with the sort of green fuzzy foresty stuff and the wrecked buildings. You've then got line of sight blocking with the trees that you can see, and any sort of stone pieces that are big enough to block line of sight will be doing that as well. Obviously area terrain's cover 1, and cover 2 will be provided by the heavier pieces, and in the middle there with the water feature it's going to be difficult terrain as well. Objective wise, we've got one there in the centre, there's one just between the centre and my deployment, there's one on the far edge, and Jack has chosen to put his to just kind of in a kind of central triangle formation there for himself. Now with deployment, just panning back, I have got myself a unit of shore troopers just there with the mortar hidden in the foliage. Up top, very cinematic, my 2 snipers. Then have Veers bringing up the rear with the snows ready to march forward, just take whatever comes at them. Going across, we've then got the tank supported by the 2 DLT units and the astromechs. And then finally, just on the far there, we have my unit, or my kind of super boosted stormtrooper unit as well. Now I'll let Jack talk about. Let's start with, do your tokens here, Jack. Can I start with those first?
Yeah, let's start with the tokens. So I'm not going to tell you what they are. It's a surprise. So we've got the 3 tokens based roughly around all of Ian's end of the board, and then my objectives, like Ian said here. We've gone for the 2 E60s on the end here, and then the 2 E5Cs here. Dooku is behind them, just to keep them in line, and then 2 droidicars, and then obviously Cad's off the board for the foreseeable.
Okay, so we now go to the turn 1 reveal, but obviously Jack has divulged his 3 pip, but we will start the game. Okay, so Jack has already obviously divulged his 3 pip, and I suppose no massive surprise when it comes to Veers. Oh, upside down though, classy act. We have maximum firepower with General Veers. Give me the initiative for turn 1. Okay, so Veers has got his order token with a surge for aggressive tactics, and then straight away Jack has revealed Cad sitting on the objective there, so he's in play straight away. He would get a surge for aggressive tactics, but as he surges on everything, really no point. So it's just over to me. Okay, so over here, Veers is just going to, I think, at this point, do Spotter. When he gets a token out of the thing, which is rather hard. Spotter 2, 1 for himself, and oh, he's just out there. There was Spotter 1 over there as well. There we go. And now that Cad's appeared, do I take a pot shot at Cad?
No.
That would seem the sensible thing to do. So there we go. The bushes are not line of sight blocking, so I think we are going to have to take a pot shot at Cad there. He'll have no cover with Veers' sharpshooter. 4 red dice. We'll go to the dice tray. Okay, so Veers' order card, maximum firepower at Cad. Is he out of range 4?
Should be. Well, it's within range.
Range 4, isn't it? Yeah. Just on double check.
He's range 5.
Wash the blood to the head. Didn't want it to actually then be no go. Here we go. So 4 red, surging to crit. We have 3 hits at the moment. We'll spend 1 aim for the next one, and there we go. 4 hits.
Okay, so I'm going to duck and cover to give him light cover.
So take 1 away.
Yep. And then rolls 3, and then danger sense 1, so 4 dice. And blocks 1.
So 2 wounds.
Takes 2 wounds, and another suppression on Cad.
Right, so I was kindly reminded by our spectator. In fact, let's get him on stream. There we go. Wave Rob. Hello. Here we go.
Thanks for that.
No worries. Because I had a second aim on Veers, so he took his shots. You saw the results. So Cad has now got 2 suppression, 2 wounds, and out of how many again?
He's 3 courage and he's 6 wounds.
6 wounds. Okay, so now it's over to Jack.
So I'm going to go Cad. I'll try and roll off because I've got to. Let's do it over here. Got my space. Don't roll anything off, but we're not too bothered. So, first action's claim. Second action in difficult terrain is going to be to run. Yeah, take that with him. Okay.
Okay. Alright, so over to me and my stack. Go in there. We have a troop. Alright. I think I'm going to go with the shore troopers just down here. Or, yeah. No. Go with my mortar. In fact, just there. Yeah, we're in range 4. So, range 4, 3 white dice, crit 1. I've taken aim token as my first action, and second action will be to shoot. Okay, over to the dice. Okay, so mortar, crit 1 at the retreating Bane. Well, he's got his crit 1, and now I'll spend the aim token. See if I can improve my track record. He does, but he's in heavy cover. So take 1 off a heavy cover, just a crit.
Okay, so because I've got 2 suppression, I'll be rolling 2 extra dice and blocking nothing.
Okay, so Cad now has 4 suppression, 3 wounds, and Jack goes to his stack.
I'm at the mercy of fate here. I've got a droid car. And we'll go with this squad here. So there's going to be nothing to shoot at. So I'm just going to move forward to there. Measure for range 3. Just see where we're at. Okay. I think we'll just take a dodge.
Jack coheres then. I'm just going to go to my stack. And oh, hello, we have my tank. Okay, so there we go. Let's get a range 3. No, range 4. I was saying, what have I got range 4? Why wouldn't I have range 4? Well, basically, it would seem rude not to go for Cad really again. So I'm going to be taking an aim, sitting where I am, and unloading into Cad. Let's see what he can survive. Back in a moment. Okay. Alright, so we have 1 aim token, then we have a total of 2 red for the pintle mounted, another 2 red and 2 black for the main gun. No real shenanigans going on because he's not armour, just surging to hit with the commander. There we go. Well, out of hand, we have 6 hits, but he's in heavy cover.
He is, yeah.
So down by 2 for heavy cover, so there's 4 at the moment.
6 dice for me because of danger sense.
He does it.
Blocks all of them.
Blocks 4.
Excellent.
Oh, good stuff. Another suppression though. Okay, so amazing dice roll by Jack. He's still just on the 3 wounds, but now up to 5 suppression. Jack goes to his stack.
It's another droidicar. So these pretty much can do the same as the other guys. Move up and take dodge. Yeah, I don't want to get too close too soon. Go here, you in there.
Okay, so while Jack's doing that, I'll just go to my stack. And we have special forces. It's like every token Jack doesn't want to see. So sniper team, again, it's pretty straightforward for myself here. I think we'll be taking an aim and taking a pot shot at Cad. Can't kill him, but let's try and go for another suppression. Okay, so the aim token's there, 2 black dice, so sharpshooter taking his cover down to light and pierce 1. Out the tray. There we go. So it's going to be cancelled anyway.
One of them will be.
Yeah, well, so I may as well spend. No, because I get a blank, then I'll be cancelled. So no, I will not take that chance at the moment. 1 cancelled for light cover, just a 1 dice. Pierce 1, but you're rolling extra
Rolling
dice.
another 2, yeah. Gets it. Surges. Pierces 1. Saves the other.
Man's living. Another suppression. Okay, so again, another fantastic save by Cad, and 1 more suppression, though, more importantly, over to Jack and his stack.
Dooku.
Dooku.
That doesn't bode well for the rest of the stack. So, what we're going to do is
Leap over the gathered masses.
leap over those to there.
And he's coming out.
We've got to support someone up there. He was foolish enough to go, here I am, on turn 1. In there, and then we'll force reflexes to get the dodge.
Okay. Alright, so over to my stack. Okay, we have a troop. Alright, so I think at this point I will be going with. Actually, I think I might be checking. I'm going to check some ranges and then I'll make a decision. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so we've checked some ranges and I'm going to go with my snows over here. They're going to be taking an aim token and then moving at speed 1. Thank you, Jack, which will get them into range 3 of Cad over there. So I'll just go hear them, then we'll go straight to the dice. Okay, just then 6 white dice, surging to hit from the snows against Cad into heavy cover. Well, we got a crit in all of that at least, and then re-roll with 2. Jack's putting a load of dice down suddenly. There we go. So just the 1 crit off the white dice.
3 dice again for Cad. And he blocks it.
He blocks it, but another suppression. Alright, so yet another suppression on Cad, getting into 7. Jack now is going to his stack.
It's a trooper, surprise, surprise. I'm just going to grab that range 4, excuse me. We're not going to get them. So, we will go with this this E5 unit here. Obviously AI attack won't trigger because there's no one in range. And we'll make a beeline for that box.
Okay, so I'll jack it here. I'll just go to my stack. I think I might have just have troops left as well, to be honest. Yeah, there we are, troop. So I reckon I will go. I think I'm going to go with one of the troops escorting the tank, as I reckon I might get a cheeky range for the DLT against Cad at this stage. Just any suppression is going to help me out, I think. So I'll do some measurements, check things out, and probably see you back at the dice table. Alright, so moved up one of the escorting Stormtrooper units, and DLT has got a cheeky shot. We've got an aim token from Veers' spotter. Here we go. Okay, we have one, which is going to be cancelled at the moment, so I'll have to spend my aim. There we go, but it's in heavy cover actually, so both will be cancelled, but it's another suppression nonetheless. Okay, so yeah, just one more suppression onto Cad, jack to his stack.
Core troop, who would have thought? We're going to go with the other E5 unit. We're going to move this guy. Come on. Move him to there. And then he's just going to move up to the box here.
Okay, ready to claim for next turn.
I'll just go here, so if you want to
go with yours. Yeah. So back to my stack again. I think it's going to be just another troop. Yeah, just another. Come on, you focus in. There we go, just another troop. So I reckon I might move up the other escorting unit and see if I can get another just cheeky range for shot into Cad. It'll be an unmodified shot if I can. So let's just have a look. So yeah, I reckon I should be good there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move them up, go here, and then to go for the shot. Okay, so no aim, naked shot, just looking for anything really. There we go, 2 hits, heavy cover, just another suppression. Alright, we've just remembered it's hostile environment, but Cad is actually touching terrain, thankfully. Over to you.
Just the E60s left, so
okay,
there you go.
So here we are.
We'll go for red squad on the end here. And we're going to move up into here behind the count. Do I want to move again? I'll just grab the range 4, is it, of this end?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Don't want you being able to get a shot on them. Yeah, we're going to do a second move.
Okay.
And then once we go here, you can get 2 unit leads in contact with that, just in case. I'm sure we'll know what droid is like. And I've realised I've not moved the unit leader.
Always professional here. There we go.
Many things to get here.
Right, he's hearing, too boring to wait for him to do that, so I'll go to my stack, and yep, we have another, there we go, troop, and I think actually we're going to go to the unit just over here on the far side. Now they're already kind of out of range 3 possibilities, I checked that earlier, with Cad being where he is, so I can't get my unit leader to where Jack's kindly pointing, so I think it's going to be a double move up towards the objective there. I'll see what kind of fun and games Jack has probably got with that token possibly. So in fact, let's keep the camera rolling. Jack's going to take my unit leader off to the side, sort of, using that tree that I've got a bit of cover there with him really. So one there, and then being very precise. There we go. Bend him in slightly towards the tree. There we go.
So you don't have line of sight to that token, so.
But is it just the unit leader or anyone in the unit have line of sight?
I'm not sure, to be honest. So you could go here.
To be fair, he's out of light. Oh no, he's just in.
Just in range. So if you put them round here, they'd be fine.
But I'm just going to cohere them myself, so back in a moment or two, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we're back. The double moved up. Rather than cohere them forward in range of his kind of approaching army, I thought, stuff it, let's just go for it and see what is on that token. Reveal. Nothing! It's a big whiffy nothing, which means for a process of elimination, there's going to be some carnage happening here, and that bomb decides to go off, as it will invariably do. Alright, so Jack, over to you.
Last D60 squad.
There we go. That's it. Spoiler alert.
There we are.
Could have been anything.
Oh, yeah. The element of surprise. Right. Actually. I'm going to bring these through here. Just because I don't want any mishaps with the edge of the board.
Don't want everyone running off the board.
We'll just sit there with a dodge.
Okay.
We're in a good place now.
Right, while he coheres them, I have just got one token left. It's going to be my troop, and that's going to be my shore troopers. There we are. Right, so let's see. Now we could get obviously a nice easy range 4 shot at Cad. Again, it's just that final opportunity, I think, to try and put something on him. So let's just double check to see if I've got a natural range 4. I do not. There we are. Try and get the intro for you. I don't have a natural range 4 at all, so I'm going to have to do a move and then take just a naked shot at Cad and at least hope for another suppression. More the merrier, really. So, with my range 2, here we are. Just keep him behind here. There we go. So I'm just going to cohere from there and then go to the dice pool for the T21B. Okay, so yep, naked dice from the T21B at the everlasting Cad, who won't go down. 2 black, 2 white, and crit 1. Here we go. And that's a blank set of dice, ladies and gents.
I'm very happy with that.
I'm gonna cry somewhere. Okay, so that is the end of round 1. Quite a quick round, really, all in all. Kicked off with Cad revealing himself there in the middle, which I thought was an absolute godsend for me. As a result, though, to be honest, I've basically not really moved. That could come back and bite me, to be fair, as Jack has pretty much surged up the board quite convincingly, and most annoyingly, Cad is still alive there. He has taken half wounds, so he's on 3, and a total of 9 suppression, but there is a command card waiting in the wings, which will greatly help him at this point in time. So we now know there's one bomb left just here as well, which will invariably hit my snows as they walk up to it. Let's just see if I can just slow down this tide of droids. Okay, so we're going to do some clearing up of suppression and then bring you back for round 2. Okay. Okay, so turn to reveal. There we go. As kind of be suspected, I've gone for coordinated fire 3-pip, and Jack has gone for Cad's 2-pip to try and shed as much of that suppression as he can. Alright, thank you much. We'll be back in a moment. Okay, so start of turn 2. Jack has initiative, and he is given 1, as he has to Cad, and 1 to Dooku down here as well. I then gave my orders to the shores, who then chained it to the mortar for free, and then also gave it to my snows and the far unit of stormtroopers, each of them getting a surge token for aggressive tactics, and the shores also getting a aim token for target 1. So, Jack, over to you.
It'd be stupid not to go with Cad.
So, try and roll off your suppression first, I'm
Yes,
guessing.
it'd be rally steps. It's hang on, it's at the start and end of his activation. So it's whether that comes before his rally or not.
Okay, so a quick rule check.
Yeah.
Hold on, bear with us, ladies and gents. Okay, so we've done a quick rules check, and I'll be honest, not 100% clear, but Jack, who plays Jin quite a lot, says she's got a card which kind of specifies before a rally step, and so for this one, as it doesn't, we're going to play it so...
We're going to play it so that I move off the suppression tokens, then do my rally step, purely because it doesn't state after or before, so we'll do it before. I'm going to go... So this one here is going to take 3. This one here will take 2. And then this one here will take 1. So we've still got 2 left for danger sense, but we're not suppressed anymore. And each of those will gain 1 immobilised token.
This is just such a ridiculously powerful card. Oh dear. So was the shooting wasted on Cad? Well, no, he was such an obvious target, but he's basically now just he can basically move twice now out of my range. So he's basically got himself 3 supply crates for me to chase. So it's either start killing things for the victory points or just somehow slowing him right down. There it is. 1.
And we're going to get behind this cover. In with the Druid cards.
2. Look at that. So he is right out of reach at the moment with the 2 there.
And we're not going to shed any more. Because that's
You haven't actually rolled yet for
I
your
haven't actually.
suppression.
No, that's a good point.
So do it over here.
And I drop 1.
Drop 1 as well anyway, so I'll take it off. Still doesn't affect what he's done.
There we go.
There we go. Right, so that's said and done. What am I going to be doing? Let's do some quick measurements, see who's where. Has Dooku got any shooty stuff?
He's got a range 1 to 2 lightning. Pierce 1 scatter.
No, he's not getting there anytime soon. So, okay, I reckon I need to start clearing out then some of these droids and just thinning those out. So I think I'm going to activate my shores just down here. I will be moving them up to about here to take a range 3 shot at this quite heavily suppressed unit already, to be honest. It's quite interesting that kind of backfires for Jack, and they start running off. They won't run off the board because they've got Dooku
they'll need 6.
right there. So that won't be happening anytime soon. Right, so we're going to move them up and then go to the dice pool back in a moment. Okay, so full unit of shores in range, so that is 5 black for the standard unit, so the officer in there as well, then plus 2 black and 2 white for the T21B, which is crit 1. We have an aim token and a surge, so let's see what we can do. That's not too shabby. So we will spend our aim token to re-roll these 2 here, taking that one out. Oh, well, I'm a happy man. Keeps the surge token and light cover, so take 1 off, so a total of 7 saves. That was a hit, I think, there.
7 in the unit.
7 to go. So the way Jack's been rolling at the moment, I'm fully expecting there to be 7 still standing.
I need blocks. Here we go. 1 saved. The leader is alive.
Is there 7 in the unit?
There is 7 in the unit.
Alright. Okay, so the shores have done what shores do, which is unload extremely well. As a result, the unit there has dwindled just to the unit leader and now a 3rd suppression as well. Jack, over to you.
Go to the stack. And we have a B1 unit. So, I need to do some measurements for AI. So, this squad here is green squad. And green squad, if I find him, there he is. He's an E5, so it's only a range 3. And we don't have range there.
No, we are just out. Yep.
So AI is not going to affect them, so that we will go with that. So you need to roll off 3.
Just like that. Look at that. He's claimed it. He's called it.
Roll off 2.
2, not too shabby.
Robson playing with your dice. And because of that immobilised token, their first action will be to claim this box, and then their second one will be a speed 1 move backwards. Just move him out of the way. Let's go back here.
Okay.
There we go, and lose the immobilize.
Right, okay, so it's over to me now. Now, obviously, I know there's a bomb waiting for that unit in the middle of the battlefield, which I don't know. I want to get
It was very disappointing last time. It was like a whoopee cushion being thrown at you.
Yeah. Right, let's just check range. Let's see what the mortar is saying. Nothing in range 4 anymore. They're all scarpered at the end of the day, so I might have to get him moving soon, actually, as it turns out. Oh, they spent a name token as well, didn't they?
Yes.
So they're actually going to look like I can pass them.
range?
1 to 2.
1 to 2.
So I think we're going to... So yeah, so Shaw spent a name token, so coordinated fire. Is it from the unit that was
It's from
unit
the unit
leader?
leader, So I think
The mortar doesn't really help me because I can't move and fire at the same time at the moment. Alright, come back in a minute, I'm going to think about this. Okay, so a bit of thought, and I think after all that I'm going to go to my stack and see what that delivers for me. Ah, useful. My tank. I was kind of hoping for that. So I'm going to go with the tank, and let's see what range 4 can get me at the moment. Now, I'll easily get in range of them. It'd be nice if I could come, but I can't quite do that. Okay. Yeah, so there's range 4 on that unit there, so I think I'm just going to move myself up and take a shot at that droid unit. Again, just trying to whittle down those numbers. Perhaps I even might check if I've got range on Cad once I've done that. Let's see what happens. Okay, so tank's moved up. We've got a droid unit in range 4, so again it will be 4 red, 2 black, surging to hit.
Yep, quite covered for me.
Yeah. Okay, so that is a total of 5 hits, 1 off for light cover, 4 saves.
Nothing.
4 dead. Okay, so yeah, the tank moved up and was in range of the droids just here, so have shaved 4 off the 7-man unit, and it's over to Jack.
Go for the stack. Droidica. I think we will go with the red unit here, just so that we don't displace anything just yet. Range 3.
You range 3 or 1 to 2?
Droidicas are 1 to 3.
Okay.
So I can actually come up and make anything worthwhile.
You're not impact, are you?
No, but he should be a pain in the ass, isn't he?
Don't know what you mean.
I don't know if to just come up and be a bit threatening. Yeah. We'll do a speed 1 move. To there. Put him. Go back here. And then definitely not got range. No. It'd just be a dodge.
Okay.
And just sit and wait.
Okay. Okay. I will, I think, go to activate, I think, the fire unit over here. Check some ranges first of all. Again, I think I might just... Yeah, I'm wasting my coordinated fire at the moment, mainly because this mortar is just out of range of everything. So he's out of range. Is he out of range? Check. Right, still is out of range. Yeah, massively out of range over there. That's kind of annoying. No, in fact, I'm going to go to my stack. Try that again. I'm just not quite getting what I want at the moment. That's not what I wanted either. Troop unit. So I've got a choice of 2 at the moment. Let's just check quickly. Where's the range 3?
Here.
You just check it from my unit over here. It's going to be from the captain.
This guy here. Oh,
that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to move as well. And then let's look at range 4 over here. Okay, I think we're going to go activate with my unit over here at the back. Where's my token? There we go. Like we'll be moving up and taking a long range pot shot with the DLT at the droid unit I've already just shot at. So back in just a moment for that. Right, okay, so the Stormtrooper moved up, DLT shot at the droid unit I've already shot once before, looking for anything really. Light cover, there we go, 2 hits, 1 down for light cover, 1 more dead. Droid's doing what droids do. Right, okay, so DLT, yep, trimmed off another droid, put another suppression on. Over to Jack.
Yes.
See about weathering. Can he weather this firestorm basically with all these crates that he's got to hold on to?
Cool. Gonna go for this unit here.
Okay.
3 to roll off.
Aye, over here, sir.
Drop 1.
Drop 1.
Right, so first action, move. Second action, claim.
Okay. Nice and straightforward.
Nothing was in range 3, was it?
Range 3?
Yeah.
No, because it was a DLT that shot you before.
Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Okay. I'll go to my stack again. Troop again. Yeah, again, not what I really wanted. Basically, it's going to be these guys over here. Range 3 is what I'm playing with. So I think if only those Droidica had moved, I'll be honest, I'll be a lot happier, but there's another unit of Droidica stomping up. And they're going to put suppressive nastiness on me. Right. And I haven't got an aim token because I've not really used my coordinated fire, because just literally this guy in the chain had nothing to fire at to pass it on. So I will most likely be moving them up to get them into range of Summit. So I'll do that first and then we'll see what I'm in range of. Okay, so yeah, move the trooper unit up to be in range 3 of that beleaguered droid unit. See if I can take them off the board with this. This unit is a bit supercharged, so with the T21 and the 5 standard, it'll be rolling 9 white dice, crit 2, and obviously surge to hit. Last time I rolled them, I got nothing. So let's see if I can improve that. Let's check it. Okay, so the best dice in the game, naked white dice against a light cover droid unit. Alright boys, what we got? Oh dear, there we go. Well, it's just the 2. 1 for light, just the 1. Remove my many white dice from the board. Oh, at least it doesn't say the leader thing. Let's do this. Okay, so they've done their job, just the 1 though. Left to go on my side, Jack's just asked. I've got a Stormtrooper unit on the far side. I've got the Snows just here in the middle. I've got Veers at the back, the Mortar and the Sniper team all to do something.
So I'll pick up the only one that is an end. Okay, I'll be going from a stack. That's a core. They're in range, aren't they?
Yeah, if that's on your leader. They got the white model this time?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rocket's in green. At least I hope he isn't. No, that's the plane squad. So we'll go plane squad. AI attack would kick in, wouldn't it? I've got nothing else to shoot, so... It feels like a waste, doesn't it? I think I've got to use the rocket because it's range 4, the AI attack, so we'll go with it.
Okay.
So AI attack with a rocket onto the shore troopers in light cover, For 1, that bounces off, just a suppression.
Just a point of note, I've not rolled a single defence. Okay, after some liberating. Jack is.
It feels debilitating.
Jack's just moving up with that unit for its second action.
I'm just going to move next to the lone guy. Like that. And go here, not you. It's trouble now, I've got to fish them out from under here.
So, camera just dipping as I fall asleep. Right, while he's doing that, I'm going to my stat.
I'm done.
Here we go. Right, what we got? Okay, Veers has popped up. There we go. So Veers kind of out of the action a little bit there. So I think he's definitely going to be moving and possibly just double moving actually. I think getting him up into the action a bit more. Okay, so where are we? Here we go. We're just going to go. Let's just move him up behind the snows. Okay. There we go. So yeah, Veer's just double moving up there behind the snows.
Right. Just got a Troika and B1 left.
And you got Dooku.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Dooku yet, because that mortar's still got to go.
Come on, Dooku, closer.
I think I'm going to go for Dooku.
Alright.
Let's go for it. Let's try out his toys. So he is speed 2. I'll just nick that real quick.
Is he relentless?
No. So that's another thing I need to check. I can get them with the lightning at least. Yeah, so Dooku is going to come this way. Now he's got that there.
Yeah, seems to be.
Cool. Yeah, we'll take that shot.
Okay, so he's doing Force Lightning.
Yep, 5 black dice, pierce 1. Right, Dooku's lightning at heavy cover shore troopers, 5 black dice with pierce 1 and scatter. And that is 4, take off 2, you'll have to see 2.
Okay, 2 red dice. Oh, 2 blanks.
Okay, so I'll read through here.
Okay, so the unit's been scattered out a bit further away. 2 suppression, and Dooku is going to do force reflexes just for the dodge.
And they recharge it with his master force.
Okay, so with that, let's see then. Now the mortar's actually got a target. I think I'm going to go straight for the mortar. I'm going to take a second aim action and then be shooting at Dooku out there in the open. Just because I've got something to shoot at more than anything, rather than any hope of doing anything else. Yeah, you can see him, Jack. Oh, light cover. Sorry, Jack's telling me light cover, but he's right. Okay, so mortar is firing at Dooku. 3 whites, crit 1. Put 2 aims and a surge in the bank. Oh dear, there is 3 blanks. So spend the first aim. There's my crit, which is all we needed. Second aim, which he may as well spend as well. So that is, well, actually we cancel, so I'll keep the surge because of the light cover. So basically, 1 crit.
going to spend the dodge just to get deflect.
Mm-hmm.
It's no luck. Oh no, we block it. That's
Okay,
fine.
2 suppression there. Okay, so the mortar's done mortary things. Oh, he spent a name token, so he's actually just going to pass that up to the sniper team up there. And Dooku spent his dodge token, but didn't need it, and got 2 suppression for his troubles. Over to Jack.
Okay, to the stack. Draw the car. So we go with these. AI move or attack. Won't be attack. But I will move. Do I just take that? I think that's questionable, so I'm going to go this way. So we're just going to nudge up behind this B1.
Will he be in range there? If you go behind him, he won't be in range.
Got to go beside him, which means I've got to displace him. Which should be okay. Yeah. And it's questionable if I can reach them. I think Dooku's scattered it enough. No, they're way out. Yeah, I need to start whittling down. So
So I'll get to place him, won't I?
yeah. Just basically range 1 from where he is.
Yeah, we'll do that in a minute.
And these will be taking a shot at these guys here.
Okay.
And I think I've got them out of cover, possibly.
Well, they're in.
Oh, there's
yeah.
3 there, yeah. Okay, so draw the car. Oop, draw dice. At the stormtrooper unit in the tree, we have got 2
Light cover.
light cover, save 1.
Not made a single save so far with the red dice. 1 dead and 1 suppressed. Okay, so I've decided to go with the stormtrooper unit just on the far side here. They're going to be moving up once to get just a, I think just once, a cheeky range 4 shot at the lone droid just there that I've sort of displaced forward to see if we can get him off the board. Okay, so back in a moment with the move and the dice roll. Okay, so DLT shot at the lone droid. 2 hits. Ooh, dead. Okay, so they did their job there with the DLT, clearing out. I think that's like the first activation.
Yeah, that's mine off.
First activation off. So over to Jack now.
It's the lone guy.
Lone guy by himself. If he wants to move forward into range, that'd be fantastic.
So 3 suppression. Drops 2.
2. I'll get that for you.
Thank you. So he has got an immobilise, so he's only speed 1, but then AI is going to kick in. And it's going to kick in on them. So it's a white dice. I'll roll on the table.
Oh, this is the classic 1 crit wonder that is the droids.
Nope.
No, it's blank.
And then second action will be...
Move forward. Move forward. For the cause.
I think in the interest of self-preservation it's got to be a move, but we're going to go sideways and drop the immobilise.
Okay, alright. So that done, he's out, so I'll go back to my stack. I will go for the last one here, which is just the Special Forces. There we go. Whoop. And we shall take a second aim and see what I got, basically. Okay. Okay, 2 aim tokens. Then I'm going to shoot at Dooku, as is the only thing in range. He'll be from light cover down to no cover with a sharpshooter. And yeah, see what I can do. 2 surges, so nothing at the moment. Spend the first aim token. 1 crit And second name token, blank. Immune to pierce, so just 1 dice. Oh, that's a blank. It's a wound. Okay, so that is a third suppression on Dooku, who won't be taking that off at least at the end because of hostile environment and his first wound. So now it's just the Snows left to go. Now I'm just wondering if there's a cheeky range 3 possibility, but I don't think I can get that without detonating this bomb in the first place, which is kind of going to cause an issue for me, because if I put that kind of bubble out there, I won't be able to move around it at all. So what I'm going to do is my first action will be to take a dodge, and then I'm going to move up into range of that bomb. So here we go, there's the dodge, and then I'm pretty sure, where's range 1 on that bomb again? Hold on, how close do I need to be for it to be doing its shenanigans? So there we go. So just so you can see, range 1 easily takes me in there. So I'll move him up. In fact, I might just move him across slightly and move up his boys behind him. Go. So dodge and a surge, and let's see what the bomb does.
Okay, so the bomb, 2 red, 2 black, blast, suppressive, and surging to crit. We've got 2 crits and a hit.
4 dice.
What would you like to do with that?
Oh, so is that 4 dice it rolls?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Right, so I will obviously spend the dodge.
Yep.
On 1. Dink and dink. And so just 2 dice. Let's see what we can do. 2 blocks, so just 2 suppression. Okay, so that's end of turn 2, and definitely more going on this turn. Jack's casualties at the back there definitely looking a bit worse. 1 activation off, I think 1 down to 1 man. But I suppose importantly, he does now have 2 of the objectives. 1 there with Cad, and 1 kind of cowering just there at the back with the droid unit. And 1 was then shot off, and so there's 1 now in the open. Dooku is moving up menacingly here with 3 suppression that aren't going anywhere though, so that could play a part. We'll wait and see. The Shores have taken a bit of a battering and kind of exposed again currently with 2 suppression. They'll be losing 1 of those. The Mortar and the Sniper team now have got to decide what to do with them next because they're kind of out of range. The Snows will also be keeping their suppression but survive the bomb. And basically I've just inched my way forward as a kind of gun line. But I still haven't actually claimed any of the objectives, so I've got to start thinking about that really before it gets too late. So turn 3 coming up next. Okay, turn 3 reveal.
You disappoint me.
Ah, it's a 3 pip each, so it is going to be a roll off.
It's not, because
Dooku's
coming.
Dooku does actually do it. Alright, so he will have the initiative, doing all kinds of horrible shenanigans to me. We'll be back in just a minute. Hold on. Alright, turn 3, and just to go through this, Jack has given his orders to Dooku. Go on, sorry.
Yep. So Dooku got a dodge, and then we chained all of the B1s who also got a dodge, and Cad Bane who got a dodge.
I then gave mine to obviously Veers and to the Snows here for them to recover, and also to the Stormtroopers just on the far side as well. Jack's going to kick off, and I think the Shores are possibly about to soak up some Dooku hate. Jack, over to you.
They're not.
They're not.
I
was going for his stack. Droidicas
so
are
going
up.
for red unit. So AI is going to kick in. It's going to kick in on that squad there because nothing else is in range.
Okay, so my light covers are about to get hit by the Droidica.
Yep. Okay, Droidica's at the Stormtroopers behind the tree. We got 2 crits.
Want to hit there as well?
It is, yeah, but it'll be cancelled.
So 2 for me. 2 blocks. Okay, so Droidicas took their shot, just the 2 suppression on the unit there, and then they reversed beep 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 just out of range. I'm guessing he's hoping there. So I'm going to go to me, and I think I'm actually going to go to my stack. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we get the tank.
Oh, great.
Ah, that is interesting. Right, I have to give me some time to think about this one. I think I've got kind of a smorgasbord of targets. So back in a moment. Okay, tank has moved up and is going to be bearing down on the kind of clump of droids here, and I'll be taking a shot with everything at the droid unit just around the corner there, the green unit that has the objective in their hands. So let's go to the dice. Okay, so it's 4 red and 2 black shooting the droids who are in light cover. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's 5 there, down to 4 for the light cover. So the dodge that he has as well for 3. And box 1, so 2 dead. Okay, so yeah, that's all done, just 2 dead, another suppression, and over to Jack.
You've got 2 troops in the stack, 3 troops in the stack. There's the dots, they're coming out. I think I've got to go with Dooku just before you pull the shores and they go running away. So I need to roll 3.
They wouldn't be running away, they would be unleashing hell.
Before they do that, drop none.
Drop none, that's useful, it's got to be said. I know he can still hit me, but the one action's going to slow him down. That means he's still hanging there in the wind if he chooses to stay there as well. He's thinking, look at him, Jack is thinking.
It's not a pretty sign. Where's that range 1? If I get to him. No, I'm going to get there.
I think Jack's just checking for a force choke there on the T-21.
Right, what I am going to do. If I push you, I can recohere you, can't I? I choose where to cohere.
Yeah, but that's the unit leader.
Well, I'm in range of the unit
Okay.
to push them. So the unit leader, I'd like put him here and then recohere this guy forward, so I can then choke him.
Oh, yeah, you should be able to do that, yeah.
Okay, that's probably what I'm going to do then. Up to there. Then got range 1 there. So we do a force push. I'm going to bring her right into here so that she's a bit more difficult to play around with. I'm going to bring your T-21 in here. And that one there. Actually, let's put these guys on the front here. And then we use choke to kill him.
Okay.
So he's out. And then we use force reflexes to get another one of these dodges. That's mine.
Okay.
And then the powers I will refresh will be push and reflexes.
Hold on, okay. Okay, so let's try and get a little bit of picture here. There's Dooku just behind there. The shores are kind of being pulled every which way but loose. They've lost the T-21B, which has got a bit of a dent for them, but they're still there. So I'm going to go to my stack, I think, now. And I have pulled my sniper team. So let's see what we can see now. Dooku, there we go, is pretty much well hidden, I would say, behind that tree. I think everything else is kind of out of range at the moment. So I might have to do a bit of a jump down from their building, see what they can survive, and go from there. Okay, so the sniper team are dropping down for 1 action, so I'm going to roll 2 white dice. Here we go, see what happens. And white dice do what dice do, nothing, they're unscathed. And so for a second shot, we're going to see if I've got anything now just cheekily in range and go from there. Right, so according to Jack, I just need one hit to go for this lone droid that's now in range of my snipers. Let's see what we go with. There's the one hit, just. Okay, so snipers dropped down, did their bit with the lone droid that was now there just in the open. Jack down another activation. It may be a case of how long can Jack hold on to these crates. Bearing in mind, I still haven't actually claimed anything. So currently it's 2-0 to Jack. Last droid key unit is up.
Range 3. Maybe at them goes again.
Ooh.
So heavy cover. We'll have to take that shot because of AI.
Oh, I've got strict orders as well, I've got to remember that. You can take off a thingy. Right, sorry, talking to myself. Yep, Jack's going for a straight shot.
Okay, Droidicas at the heavy cover stormtroopers, hopefully taking a wound now. That is 3, 4, down to 2.
2, 1, 3. And
You've also forgotten your aggressive tactics.
also forgotten my aggressive tactics.
I'll let you if you let me.
Oh, yeah, go for it. There we are. So I'm going to spend an aggressive tactic surge on that one, so 1 dies instead of 2. Okay, so gentlemen, as ever here at the Pathfinders, for us being forgetful idiots, and so we both forgot our aggressive tactics that round, so we both kind of retconned that and given ourselves those surges. So I lost 1 man, hold on, that reminds me, 1 man from that unit over there, and they've got now 4 suppression on them, and then those Droidica just took a dodge token, so now it's over to me. So let's think. Okay, I think I might get Veers all up in here for the moment, and I reckon he's going to be moving up and then giving out some aim tokens as well. So let's do, he's not in range to do any inspiring because he's just out of range 1 to 2 of those guys, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So we are going to move up to here. And then we are going to spot a 2. Here we go, and we will give an aim token to, I think, the snows just here, and then to this unit. No, that's a lie. The red unit just here. Okay, so that's Veers done.
Tricky.
Isn't that a song? Welcome around the clock this time. Got some time to think.
No, I think we're good. So I'm going to go with this unit here.
Mm-hmm.
AI is not going to kick in. So I'm going to... Oh no, because I've got an order.
Oh, sorry, apologies, yeah.
So I'm going to recover,
Mm-hmm.
get the rocket back. And then, where do I go? I could take those there and then split fire over to there. Or I could go there. Put another one on, restrict orders one off. That would make you panic. You wouldn't be off. Yeah, do you want to just pause it for a minute and then
Mm-hmm. Right, Jack, talk us through your thinking.
Yeah, after some deliberation, the rocket is going to come over to the heavy cover troopers here, just trying to get another suppression on them, and then the rest of the squad are going to fire the E5s at the short troopers in heavy cover.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, rocket first. At the stormtroopers by the tree. We've got 3, that'd be down to 1.
1 block. So that'll be just a suppression on them.
And then 6 white dice at the short troopers in heavy cover for a crit.
Oh, there it is though. Always. and another block. So just another suppression on them. Okay, so split fire did put suppression on where he wanted it to, but nothing dead. So a bit frustrating there. We're going forward, right. I will go and activate this unit over here. Now, I'm going to strict orders 1. Away from there. Oh, they're on to 5, aren't they? Here they go. Then I'm going to pop my captain.
So they are not suppressed.
So they are not suppressed this turn. And then also going to pop their offensive push. And my goal is to get them into range of the unit back here. So we'll check some measurements, see what I can do. Or just going to sort of help me there with it in just a moment. So is that the closest one with the crate?
Yes, all the greens are back here now.
Let's see. That's not quite going to get there, is it, to be fair, for that one? What about this front unit here? Stop whittling away that front unit. I can easily get that front unit, can't I? But they've got the dodge token as well.
And newly acquired surge.
And newly acquired surge. Let's go for it anyway. So we're going to be moving up. There we go. To there. So they're going to be keeping all of their suppression next turn as well. I need to. No, I can't roll any off with the captain pop, can I? No, that's fine.
Actually, strict orders.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll go here then and get some dice rolling going. Okay, so 7 white dice at the closest droid unit. Still full health?
Yep.
Yeah, still full health. 7 dice.
They are 5.
Oh, okay, so taking a bit of damage. So 7 dice, crit 2 plus searching to hit anyway. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, so we've got those 3 there. Precise 1. I think I forgot precise 1 last time. Actually. Precise 1. Yeah, true. That's good. Okay, so performing quite well there for the first time. So crit 2, you've got light cover and a dodge. So 2 left. 2 dead. Okay, so that came together quite well. I'm still really trying to get to grips with that unit to get the best out of them, but a unit that had 5 suppression on them have managed to move up with an aim and take down 2 more droids. So done well there. Let's see how long they survive though for having done it. It is over to Jack.
B1 unit here.
Yep. Droid suppression.
I'll roll suppression first. No. So the first action is going to be an attack.
Okay, that's out of choice, so because otherwise you have that also has an order token.
That's pure stupidity and choice. You're doing it again. Give me choices. Both heavy cover. There's only 4 there, 3 there. Most I'm going to get is probably 2. I'm going to go all in on here.
All in on the unit that just moved up with the 4 suppression.
Okay, full E5C squad going at those stormtroopers in heavy cover. And we have a surge token.
So you cancelled anyway?
Yeah, so just the 1.
Just the 1. Oof. Okay. And it's a block, but another suppression. So another suppression on that unit back up to 5, and Jack now trying to retreat that unit out of harm's way with their precious cargo of the box. There they are, they're just kind of cohering behind the tree at the moment. He's bolstering his numbers.
Rolled too many dice. Do you want to re-roll that?
No, it's alright. Because he didn't do anything with it.
True. I might get more.
Yeah, true. It could work out better for you. Yeah, well. Right, you're all sorted there, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So with that done, I think at this stage I'm going to go with my... What have you got left to go, Jack?
Just Cad.
Just Cad. I'm going to go with my snows then. And I am looking for a range 3 just here. Yep, I'm going to get that, I reckon, quite nicely. I might even be able to take a second aim and move up and get it. I'll double check that. But yeah, we'll see you back at the dice in just a moment. Okay, so Snows have had to move twice to get into range 3, so just a 1 aim token against the droid unit there, just at the front, who have a surge and light cover. Ooh, well, 2 crits will make that a bit more annoying, and then aim for the reroll into blanks. So just the 2. I can spend the surge, 1 dead.
There's more dead in that.
Okay, a bit of sorting out doing there, but just another one trimmed off that unit. Another suppression on that unit actually is just what we need.
Oh yeah.
Then it's, I think, Jack's last activation. Mit Cad. Right. Is Cad going on the offensive?
I think he's got to do something. If he just runs away, I've wasted his points, I think. So...
Can he move through the droidica?
No, he's going to have to come around.
Yeah. That would be a double movement, won't it?
Yeah.
He's got steady. He's got steady, yeah. Cool.
So that'll be light cover for them. Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Otherwise, I'm going to lose all them calls and Dooku will fall over as well. He will fall and he won't be able to get back up. Just try and get out of arc of that tank for a start. Face the right way and make something of yourself.
So you always got to face the right way. Move the crate with him as well.
Yeah, put that back here.
Okay, so shooting at the beleaguered unit here who have got 5 suppression on them.
So Cad Bane at the stormtroopers.
Rogue dice.
That is
Light cover.
1
Pierce 1 dead. Okay, so Cad then stripping one of those unit of storms down again with Pierce 1 and adding a 6th suppression on them?
Yeah.
6th on them. Alright, so it's back to me and my stack. Now it's all just me. Jack's out of activations and we have a troop. So actually, let's just go over, I think, down here first of all with the beleaguered shore troopers. I reckon they are going to be looking to roll things off first. Let's do this. Nope, they keep both of theirs, but with courage 2 with the officer, it means they're not going anywhere at least. Can't take an aim token, so I reckon we're just going to have some naked dice and we're going to be firing at the droid units just over here. I think I'm out of the box carriers are out of range at the moment, so yeah, just be at these guys here. Alright. Okay, so just 3 blacks left on that shore trooper unit now after the T-21 was force choked into that droid unit at the back. Just the 1, light cover, just a suppression. Okay, it's just another suppression, bit of a whiff really from the shore troopers there. Next token, yeah, it's going to be another troop. There you go. And let's go with the mortar. They're just going to double move up. Yeah.
Straight?
Yeah, pretty much, I think, at this point in time. Actually, no, if we head over in that direction, if we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then move again.
Yeah.
If you can angle it that way, so I'm just touching that area of terrain, then I can reposition and face the way I want to.
And then go.
Yeah, pretty much like that. There we go. Try and get him out a little bit out of reach of Dooku, at least for next time. a little bit further forward, I suppose, not massively. Then another troop should be here. There we go. And we will now go with this unit here with the aim token. I think they're going to shuffle up and try and take a DLT shot again to try and whittle down that droid unit over there. Okay, so Storm's moved up, just a DLT shot into that beleaguered droid unit. Oh, we have one crit, so I may as well re-roll this, as it's going to get cover for light cover anyway. Yeah, so just the one. And the one. So we'll just cover it in the summary, but the last Stormtrooper unit's just moved up into range for take a cheeky DLT shot at Cad Bane. No aim token. And just a hit. That Cad's got cover, so that got cancelled, and just a suppression. Okay, so that's end of turn 3, and the droids are just taking a bit of a battering at the moment. It's pretty hard work for Jack, but again, having said that, he still does have 2 objectives, one with Cad over there, and one now just at the back, trying to get out of reach from everything else, and actually with some nice line of sight blocking cover with that tree. Dooku is kind of just chilled up here. He is going to get to strip one of those suppression at least at the end of this round. Again, I've just edged forward across the sort of whole battle line here, still trying to chip away. But I think really this turn I need to either get rid of Cad or that unit with the other box, because again I've still not claimed anything at the moment. Alright, so we'll come back with the turn 4 order card reveal. Okay, turn 4 reveal. 2, 2, 1. So Jack will have initiative with fear, surprise and intimidation, and I've gone for evasive manoeuvres. Okay, so my order had to go to my tank. It's got its surge and a dodge token there, and Dooku is about to unleash hell.
I did take one off last time.
I think. Yeah. Jack cheating. Right,
yeah,
so some insane shenanigans about to happen. Take one off. There we go.
Okay, so I did measure this.
He says.
He says. Grubby stuff on there. Right, so Dooku is going to move. Actually, he's got 2 actions. So, well, let's. Yeah, right. So if he moves to here, enters melee with them.
Okay.
Pulls them in.
Yeah.
He then does Relentless and Arsenal 2.
And
if I've done it right, I should have range 2 on the snows.
Yes, you will.
So it'll be lightsaber here and
lightning there.
Okay, lightsaber attack first on the shore troopers. So it's 5 red and pierce 2. There is 4.
Okay. I mean, we've got no. So we've got 4 anyway.
And pierce 2.
Okay, so that's how many left in the unit?
There's 3 left.
In total, there.
Yeah.
So that's 3 dead.
Okay, so I'll explode.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the lightning straight away at the snows. That's 5 black, pierce 1. And we search the crits.
Of course you do. Look at that.
3.
Oh, right. 3 gone.
Searching them as well. One side.
Okay, so Dooku doing proper Dooku things now, and is very much in the thick of it. He's cleared out the shore troopers finally. He's thinned out the snows quite well after an atrocious defence roll on my part, and he's pulled them out into the open. My turn. I'm actually going to go straight to my tank because it has got a cheeky line of sight just down here to the unit with the crate. There we go, and even better, he can actually see the crate holder and not much else, so we may have to get that crate dropped if he is successful. So I'm going to take an aim token, sit where I am. I think I'm in, I'll double check I'm in range actually, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so yeah, we're in range, we're taking an aim, and just going everything into that box carrying unit. Oh, okay, we've done that. That's going to be 3 crits. We surge to hit as well. Light cover.
Heavy, most units beyond that trip.
Oh, do I re-roll then? Look for another crit. No. Heavy cover.
You can only kill 2.
We'll see how many I can kill.
1 block, so 3
Potentially
wounds.
3. Let's work out who's done. Okay, so we worked out the tank could only see 2 men. One of them, though, was the leader, thankfully, so that's been replaced, but as a result, the crate has been dropped. Over to Jack.
Okay. Cad Bane.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. Ooh. 2 suppression on him. Keeps them, that's fine. Fine by me, fine by me. First action is going to be a shot there.
Okay.
So it goes the dice. Okay, Cadet light cover stormtroopers.
Here's one dead. Or some dodge. Right, so second action.
Second action is just a dodge.
Okay, and that unit then now back up to 7 suppression.
7 now, yeah.
And let's see what happens to them. Right, I'm now at my stack. Mercy of. We have a troop. There we go. And let's think. Might go with my mortar, I think. Just double check some ranges quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with the mortar. He's going to go mortar, take an aim, and at that droid unit just here. Right, mortar at the droid unit, crit 1. I think reroll. Oh, still gets a crit out of hand at least. Blocks it, but 2 suppression. Okay, so just the 1 crit, which was nicely saved, but now 4 suppression, I think, on that unit. To the stack.
Core.
Troop. Core troop.
Oh. These guys. So, 4 suppression. Roll off 1. Dooku, keeping them in line. Right, AI.
Through the snows, I would have thought.
Yep, that's what we want.
Snows in light cover, yeah, basically.
So 3 white dice. I'll just do them on the table.
Okay.
I'm not expecting a lot here.
Watch this, 3 crits out of hand. Dead unit.
2. So just a crit.
Just a crit to say. I think I've got to do it as well. Pass me a red dice.
There we are.
Just, professionalism's gone. And there's a block.
There we go.
Okay, some of the suppression though.
Second action will be. Just measure range to here. We're going to move. Move back into there.
Rob's hand just sneaking in.
Really good board state.
There we are.
Running back as well. Right, over to my stack. Ah, another troop unit. Right, I'm just going to check some ranges and I'll decide what I'm doing back in a moment. Okay, quite a lot of thinking going on, but I'm going to go with the snows. Okay, so let's watch them roll off 3 suppression. You okay with that?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Ooh, gets 2 off, which is helpful, but not perhaps as helpful as I would have liked. Okay, just thinking. My leader's actually back here still. So now I'm not going to get into range one there because you kept the leader behind the cover. So I'm not going to be able to use my Grenadin or my Flamer.
Oh, you've only
Got to go on action.
Yeah.
So what I will do then is let's start moving ourselves back. So I'm going to shimmy this guy just around here. Move these guys back. Badly, because that bush has caused me nightmares. And then we're going to just take a shot at... I want to say Dooku, but watch me just wipe out my own unit with deflect, but let's give it a go anyway. Okay, 3 white dice here from the unit against Dooku, who is in heavy cover, but I'm rolling 3 crits anyway, so it won't matter, and we'll go from there. Just a 1 hit, cancelled by cover, so he gets a suppression on Dooku. Right, so Snow's just kind of holding on to dear life. Now Jack has got
The stack, that's the big one.
the cores. Right, unit back here who have not got 2 suppression. Ooh. Oh, that could be important because they might not have been in range 3 there.
Their, action.
No, but they might have been off the board.
Yeah, they could. Because Dooku's miles away, isn't he?
Let's just see if we can
So
have a
we're
quick
gonna
look.
just move to there.
They would have been off that board.
Just going to move to there, and I don't think anything else can get them this turn, so just claim.
Okay. Cool, makes sense. Okay, I'm back to my stack. Ooh, we have our snipers. Yeah. Okay, snipers there. I'll check some ranges and then look to see what I can shoot. I think Dooku is well and truly kind of hidden there.
Probably see the top of his head if you want to
See
scalp him.
top of his head. Check on that. See what we can get. Right, back in a moment. Okay, sniper team's moved up for a cheeky shot at the droids who are just kind of trying to retreat. No modifications, sharpshooter and pierce. That's 1 dead. Right, sniper's doing snipery things, but obviously now slap bang in the open to do so. Over to Jack. Droidica, I'm guessing next.
It is.
There we go.
So I can't see them doing anything but panic.
You say that, but watch them roll them
They'd
off.
have to roll 4 off. This could inspire, then they'd have to roll 3 off. I'm going to go here. I'm going to AI attack these guys.
Okay.
So light cover for them.
I think he might. Actually, is he out of danger?
1 to 2.
Oh, yeah. Original target then.
Weapon running.
Okay. Yeah, Droidicars at the stormtroopers that are behind the tree. For 1.
That's light cover.
Bounces off.
Okay, Droidica shot at the troopers by the tree there at the top and whiffed a bit really,
Yeah.
but I still put the 2 suppression on and I'm taking a dodge for the second action. I will be back to my stack. Be honest, this needs to be. I'll let Veers. Who this Veers? Nope, it's another troop unit. So.
Yeah, got 3 troopers over here.
So. He did fine, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just thinking. They've gone. Alright. Okay, so I reckon I'm going to go with. Oh, I really wanted Veers. I will. Let's go with these guys here. see what happens. Mega roll
7
needed.
dice.
7 dice, please. My beautiful assistant's going to furnish me with those.
Oh, you flatter me.
That's not enough. Oh, 7. So I need to roll off 4, you say?
4, yeah.
4, no problem. I got this. Here we go. 2. So, oh, Duke is dead.
No! Do you want me to do the honours?
Hold on, no, get away from me. Right, sorry, so that's gone. So they're basically running away because I don't get a chance to recover before they run away. So yeah, go on. If you can do that for us, please, sir. Just straight off to the board edge.
There we are.
There we go, and that's me.
Wait, Ryan. Just there.
Yeah,
Get some cover.
yeah. That's me done. So over to Jack. Last activation, last
Here's the last
Droidica.
Droidica. So. Shoot these again.
Okay, heavy
Fine.
cover. Those guys at the back.
Okay, heavy cover stormtroopers from the Droidicars. That's a bit better, so we got 3 this time.
Ooh, right. Okay, let's see what we do. Okay, 2, so 1 dead and 2 spread. This is it, right? So Jack's out of activations. It's all me. I would really like Veers to appear, to be perfectly honest. Nope, it's going to be one of those rounds. So there is a troop. I will go with this red unit just here. Now I measured this before, and I think we're going to go with. Essentially, we're going to.
Try and get Cad there.
Oh, sorry. If you can help me out there, please.
Yeah, there we are.
So yeah, the leader's just going to basically sneak through there. She's got plenty of space to do that.
That would slow you down. Because of difficult terrain, remember?
Yes. Oh, way too close, sorry. Right. Okay, hold that thought, I'll come back to you. Okay, so because of the terrain here just slowing me down, I've actually gone round the tank. It'll give me a bit of cover, which isn't too bad to be honest, but it does just give me a DLT shot at Cad. So we'll give it a go, see what it gets. Suppression would be nice, that will slow him down as he's not touching a terrain piece at the moment. So let's see. Right, okay, so DLT fishing for Cad at the back, let's see. 2 hits at least, so light cover, so that's at least 1 going through. Spend the dodge, that's another suppression. Right, sorry, still me again. Right, pulling up. Ah, there he is, Veers. Okay, so we will first of all be inspiring 1 off of there. He's just inspire 1, isn't he? Yep, inspiring 1. Then I think it will need to be a move up and possibly a spotter. I'll just see if it's going to be worth it or not. So back in a moment. Okay, so Veers did then move up and he spotted 2, 1 for himself just because, and 1 onto the unit there just next to him, the blue stormtroopers. Then pulled another troop, which is actually I think my last activation because my remaining chip is for my shore troopers. And so let's see what I get to do with them with the suppression roll. Straight over here. Just a 1. So it is just 1 action. Now, because of where they were last turn, the DLT is going to have another cheeky shot at Cad. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's another DLT shot at Cad. Let's see what we do. 2 hits. I'm saying, is it light cover? Yeah, down to 1. Do you have a dodge left?
No, so it's 3 dice for danger sense. Ooh, what's a wound?
Another wound. Okay, so end of round 4, and it's still, I still think it's very tight to be honest. I know Jack's quite despondent or not hopeful, but he still has 2 objectives now. So he's reclaimed the 1 at the back and is just completely hunkering down, I think pretty much out of reach to be honest. Dooku is just chilling here with serious intent. That flank now is actually seriously weakened on my part. The shores have gone, the snows are weakened, the sniper teams are exposed. Let's see if that leads to anything in particular. Snow's regathered in the middle. Tank is holding the middle ground here, but then I've kind of smoothed my forces round back to the right. I think focusing really on Cad. He's got to be the go-to thing for me now at the moment. Over here, the Droidica are basically untouched and they are putting down a lot of suppression, and that's the thing that's hurting me the most. Cad, though, has now got 4 wounds and 4 suppression, and he's just not touching the terrain piece there, so he's going to be holding on to that until next turn, and it will be the turn 5 reveal, so see you in a minute. Okay, so turn 5 reveal, and 1, 2, 3. Ambush, and I'm your worst nightmare, so it's going to be a roll off for that, and you can roll the 2 attack actions. Right, let's see this roll off. In fact, whose turn is it to roll?
Mine on turn 5.
Yours on turn 5. Right, hold on. Okay, so here's the roll for initiative. He does not. Okay, so I don't think it understates it that was quite an important roll there. So mine went to my tank as a go-to thing here, because it's basically got one job, which is to try and get rid of Cad, but I've seen him survive more. Yeah, I'm going to pivot him basically, and well, I could probably just drive over that, couldn't I, to be fair?
Yeah.
If I needed to. I am going to then possibly be in range 2, which means I'm going to pull out my suppressive weapon as well, just to make doubly sure that he's not going to be doing much next time. So we shall see. So we'll do a bit of movement off camera and then we'll go from there. You have to call danger sense now, or
no, it's during the. I'm not going to do it. I'm at danger sense 2 anyway.
All right. So tank has moved. We are in range for his range 2 suppressive. So it's 3 black, 3 red into Cad. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have 5. You have light cover, so down by 1. So 4, and he has 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left, and you can re-roll 2 with this card.
Oh my word!
I will re-roll these just because.
Oh, that is so important for him. He's done it. Well done. 2 suppression. Right. Well, that was. Oh, well, again, what a great roll. Tank could have done much more, to be fair. A few quits would have been nice, I suppose. Oh, smooth Jack, thanks for that. Ruined the tension.
Drop him
so Cad is alive. He's up to 6. So basically, with this next roll, Jack has to roll up at least 1 suppression, or he is running away. Over to you, Jack. 1 off. Unbelievable.
If I had that for the defense roll.
Oh, so there we go. So he gets only 1 action still, which is still quite important as far as I'm concerned.
He's jumping behind here. You can't see me through there. No, make sure there's no holes. Yeah, jump back here, touch the terrain, and put the box there.
There we go. Alright, so he's
none of it.
Hiding behind there. I've got to see what kind of miracle I can pull off then if he's going to be doing that. Ooh, right, over to me. Alright, we have got a trooper unit. Right, let me just see what I can see of anything of Cad. If he's perfectly hidden, then I'll come back. Right, so it's going to be a lot harder. Okay, so I'll be honest, things got a lot harder for me suddenly to try and somehow get this to where I want it to be. Pulled a troop, I'm going to go with a mortar. I'm going to take a shot here at Dooku. He's in heavy cover, crit 1. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. And I've got an aim token, so that's my first action. Here we go. Okay, we got 2. That means we'll get the suppression on them at least. So I'm spending the aim definitely for one of them. Yeah, here we go. Cool. So heavy cover blocks it, but he gets 2 more suppression. Okay, so Jack's going to his stack.
Core troop. We'll go for the B1s with the box. There's nothing in range 3, at least I hope there isn't. You've got range 3. Well, just 4.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. So, nothing in range 3 that we can shoot. So, Arrivederci. And hope to God nothing suppressive gets hold of us. Put you there, put you there, and put the box. So let's put you more close, just in case he dies. There we go.
Okay.
That's me done.
So that's him done and done. So back to my stack. Another troop. Okay. Okay. I think we'll go with the snows over here. And they're just going to take an aim and take a shot at Dooku and just try and limit what he can do with some suppression. Okay. Okay. So Snows are taking a shot at Dooku in heavy cover, really just going for suppression again. Nothing with that one. And that's what we needed there. So one done by cover, suppression on him.
Back to the stack.
There you go.
Droidica.
Ooh, okay.
So, where'd I put that one? There it is. I'm going to have heavy cover anyway, so I may as well just AI shoot you. Yeah, I think that's the most sensible thing to do. Yeah. So, blue unit is going to just shoot that stormtrooper unit here.
Okay.
Okay, Droidicas, heavy cover stormtroopers, here we go. That is 2, bounces off the heavy cover.
Cool, just a suppression. Okay, so again, just a suppression on the unit there, and second action was a dodge. Alright, over to me. Ooh, Viz, a bit earlier this time, which is nice. Okay, well, we are going to inspire one here, because I think the other ones are a lost cause, to be perfectly honest. They're going nowhere fast. Then, there'll probably be now spotter 2ing things. Might come back with another little think. Okay, so he just spotted 2 units either side of him. Not much else for him to be doing at the moment. So over to Jack.
Dooku.
Ooh.
There we go.
Right, suppression first.
Shall I do tens, 1 dice at a time?
Don't be that guy.
Get rid of 3.
Oh, what a time for that to happen.
Rob stroked the dice before he left and blessed them with his touch.
This is going to be a problem.
Right, I need to have a bit of measure. Do you want to pause it and then once we've done some measuring? We good? Right, so Dooku has done his 2-speed move up to here. What he's going to do is, first of all, choke out that flamer. He'll then take a dodge with reflexes. And he is then going to shock those guys there with his lightning.
Okay, Dooku's lightning on the snipers. And search to crit there. That is 4.
White dice, my favourite. Yay. Dead. Okay, so just force push the snows, wiped out the snipers. Dooku is basically coming around for that objective there, is what I can see him quite easily doing, is what he's trying for. Maybe
he might just be coming on a blood.
Maybe, or maybe not. Right,
so the only thing I'm not going to recover is force choke.
Okay.
Master with force.
Right, pull out a token. It is a trooper unit. So I am going to go with these guys here, and they're going to be moving back towards here and then shooting at Dooku. See what we can do there. So, back in a moment. Okay, so 4 white, 2 red into a heavy covered Dooku. That's the bloke. Okay, there's a crit, hit, another hit. Spend the reroll with precise 1 for another one. 2 down. So 2 saves.
Spend it while you got it.
Mhm.
Right, we'll spend that.
Another suppression. Okay, so no damage, another suppression. At least I didn't get any kind of thing deflected back at me, but it's over to Jack and his stack.
Droidicar.
Droidicar.
It's a red unit. Let's have a look what we've got here.
Out of range.
Out of range since that guy died.
So you're shooting at the tank if you've got AI.
AI move or shoot, so I'm thinking a move and then a shot. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Move and shoot.
Okay.
So, red unit will become speed train. Come out a bit. And then go back into the cover. And then 4 black, 2 red.
Okay, Droidicars, 4 black, 2 red. Stormtroopers in heavy cover. And we have a crit for you to save.
Yep. Okay, another round of no killing from the Droidica, but another 2 suppression on my unit at the back there. Pull out a troop, of course we do. So it's going to be this guy over here. So 4 white dice, Jack, if you'd be so kind.
And there we are.
Thank you. Oh, just the 1. So just the 1 action. So I'm actually going to claim my first objective
Makes sense.
for the game. That's that. Done. All being professional is putting a claim joker next to it.
Just so you know.
You.
Yeah, last ones are the B ones. They've got 2 suppression on them. You've got some dice here somewhere, haven't you?
And I'll put them back into the one pool.
Drop 1. And is AI going to have a say? Not today. Actually,
No.
no. But I like those odds. So, how far did we have to move to get that? Just to there. So I'm going to pip out. I'm going to fire 2 white dice
So I'll watch it 2 crits.
at those snows with light cover.
Okay, plucky shot from some B1s onto 2 snowtroopers with light cover. For a hit and just a suppression.
Okay, so Snow's just getting the suppression. It's over to me now. I think one of these will be a dead activation, but there we go. That's a troop. Oh, alright, these ones here.
I'll get you 5 dice.
5 dice, please. Need to get rid of 1, basically, and I'm okay.
2.
No, 1 I'll draw with Quiz.
What's that?
Oh, done more. Oh, it's more than. No, it is.
Yeah,
It's more
should
double.
need to
Yeah.
go under.
Okay, here we go. Look, that's my roll. Perfect. There you are.
Yeah, there we are.
1.
They're panicking.
Oh, off the board. Go on, measure.
They are gone.
Yep, gone. 1 up. I've not rolled off enough suppression there. Just put it down anyway.
Okay, thank you.
And last one, I think that will be a dead activation.
Snipers.
No, it's it's snipers. Yeah, there it is. Just confirm it. Ooh, and they're off as well. That's it. End of the turn. Oh dear, I think we're kind of close on activations now at the moment. Right, this game, it has turned away from me. Cad surviving was just unbelievable. Oh, yeah, that's important. So Cad's hiding behind there. Droid's hiding back there. The droidica, they are holding the middle in. They're definitely a problem, but they're not really killing anything. But they are slowing things down with suppression, which is with a suppressive weapon enough.
Yep.
And Dooku basically is making a beeline for this objective here, obviously so. If I can claim it at least, it will stop him doing this. So that will be interesting next turn. I can't remember if he's got another 1 pip left. I don't think he has. So that's going to be interesting. Over here, basically, essentially I've got to start swinging back to secure this back objective here. So at least I've got 2 and hope for a miracle. So after that point, we will see what turn 6 brings. Sixth turn here. This is kind of all to play for still, really. Let's see.
Dooku 2 pip.
And my push 2 pips. So you will have the initiative. Okay, so Jack, you.
Yes. So Dooku got an order issued to the blue unit of droidicars over here. You then went for Veers and the tank, correct? And because we're starting the activation phase now, I have put my order back in so that the tank's order goes back in.
Okay, so it's over to you.
Yes, it is. Go to the stack. Yeah, for God's sake.
Dooku.
Straight to Dooku. Right, we haven't got choke. I'm going to need a minute for this one. This is important. So, I need to roll off some suppression. Drop 1. Put that there. I need a range 1. So as long as I get within that, I'm safe from your mortar. So first move is going to be there. That's just how shy he is of claiming that. We're going to do reflexes to get the dodge. We are going to do a lightning attack on these guys here with their light cover. And then after that, we're going to push these so that they come into melee with Dooku. Like that. Okay, so we'll go to the dice.
Okay, Dooku's lightning at the snow troopers with light cover. And there's 3. And at Pierce 1, I think it is. Pierce 1. Yeah.
Both dead.
Okay.
Right, so Dooku has well and truly tied up that back objective there, pretty much meaning I cannot claim it. So I honestly think I'm also basically losing on points here at this point, so I think this game is basically away from me at this stage. I just haven't killed enough of the more expensive things despite my best efforts. But I'm going to go with Veers, and Veers is going to... What is Veers going to do? Veers is going to inspire 1 off of there. There we are. He's then going to spotter 2, 1... Hold on. For the unit just here, and 1 for the tank just there.
Okay.
So that's him done.
He's got another action.
I suppose he has, hasn't he, really?
You got range or anything?
Sorry,
No.
I'm having trouble understanding right now. Please try with the later.
Technology.
There is that again.
So the droid go.
Uh,
Be heavy through the tank, but it might be.
No. He's just going to think maybe then just pop back behind here.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, I'm going to go with this droid car here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to aim and shoot. Just make sure that we do have the range still from last turn.
Also, heavy cover.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we just go to the dice.
Okay, droid cars with the rain. Dodgy reds. Reroll the reds. And that is 1 again.
Okay. Another block.
2 sorry.
Okay, so again, no death, but suppression on that unit there. So back to me and the stack, what's left of it. Troop. Okay. Not much going on, there's no rush to do that one there. Let's go over here and let's just check to see if there's a range. Let's check this quickly as well. Ooh, yeah, we've got range 3, so not much else really going on, I don't think. So let's see what's rolled off. None, but they've got the aim token anyway. So just the sort of shots into the droidica just up there. Okay, not much going on really for them to be doing apart from taking a pot shot at the droidica. So that would be 3 white and 2 red if you lost someone early on. 1 aim. We have 1 crit, 1 hit, precise 1. Blanks into blanks, it's my forte, so just 2 shields off. Okay, so just grazing the droidica at the end there, not much else they could be doing. Over to Jack.
Oh, pick it up. There we are. The other droidica. So, aim on move. I think it might be worth getting another shot in there. See what happens.
Okay.
Okay, droidicas at heavy cover stormtroopers. 3.
That's fine, I can soak that up. Okay, just the 1. Okay, so again, just 1 from that unit. So they've done their job. That's kind of ended that kind of shenanigans over there. So back to this. It's the tank. This is important. So we'll do some measurements and we'll get back to you for this. Alright, so basically with that, the tank, I thought, well, had a cheeky possibility of a range 4 at the unit who had gone back here because there was a nice gaping hole in their piece of scenery that would let me have line of sight. But the tank would be out of range as it was, and even then the droidica, because they're vehicles, I can't actually displace them. With that, I think really we're going to have to call it there.
Yeah.
I can't win. Jack's got the objective there and the objective at the back. I can't get to Cad at all because he's hiding behind the tree. Everything of mine is basically gone apart from the mortar, which can't claim an objective anyway. And so I've got 1 objective there and Jack has 2, so it'll be 2 to 1 on the objectives and it will be Jack's game. So
unexpected.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll talk about that once we've done a bit of a clear up and yeah, well done there. Alright, so that's another game wrapped up for the Pathfinders. Another emotional roller coaster.
Oh, it was up and down.
By the end of it, but hats off to Jack. He did pull a win out of a game that was very much like one of 2 halves. We'll come on to that in a moment. But also, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle report. We're obviously trying to improve it with our camera, our equipment, and bits and pieces. So hopefully, we'll keep moving forward with that. Do leave any helpful comments at the end. That said, my list. So the list has been worked on now for a bit. It's been tweaked as we've gone, and I'm still happy with the list. I lost that game because of bad decisions that I made. I'll come on to that a bit later. But the list does work. I'm going to tweak it going forward. The unit that is going to be a bit of have a bit of attention to it is my sort of Superstorm unit with about it's got 6 men. It's got the T-21, the captain. Yeah. And while rolling 9 white dice sounds wonderful, but when on average over 2 games it's basically rolled sort of 1 crit.
Yeah. As someone who plays a Pathfinder unit with Bistan, white dice let you down.
Yeah.
when
So-
you need them most.
I think they're going to be back to the drawing board a bit, see what points are free up, and I'm actually considering maybe putting Krennic in there as well instead of Veers, just to see if he could give me an extra, something different basically, because Veers, while I do like it, and his Pierce and his sharpshooter with his own weapon come in handy sometimes, can come in very handy. I don't know, sometimes he can really be a bit of a limp, a wet fish when it comes to a commander.
I think Krennic, he sacrifices the range 3 for a range 2.
Yeah.
But he's a rainbow dice with Pierce 1, I believe.
Rainbow dice, yeah, and compel being able to move. Getting able to move units actually is quite useful in a lot of the objective
Pseudo-pulp.
games. Pseudo pulp. Oh, to have pulp back. I love pulp.
I don't.
I do. I love pulp. I'll look into that. But no, I'm happy with the list. The tank is still good.
It's very
I
good.
do
actually.
like the beefed up units. They do survive for longer.
Yes, they do. Too long.
Too long. So a few tweaks for that one for next time, I think.
Yeah. So I threw mine together. Bit of a panic today because I'm ignoring about Cad. We did like a practice game.
I convinced him to take Cad.
You did, yeah.
We had a practice game. I like
take
that.
Cad, and that was it.
Yeah.
I was convinced.
I like that practice game mainly because I won
Yeah.
convincingly.
Not on camera, so
With the list I just played tonight, actually.
Yeah.
You didn't have Cad to begin with, didn't you? When you turned up tonight.
I turned up with Dooku 6B1s and 2 droid cards, and I'm glad I took Cad.
Yes, I am super glad.
You
took Cad as well.
Hear it in my ear here. But basically, deploying him turn 1 on that objective. My rebel lists usually have Jin in. She usually has recon intel, so she can do exactly the same on recover the supplies. And it normally works until Vader does his force push. But yeah, it worked out well. He weathered the storm. I think if my luck had just been the other way, he wouldn't have made it back.
I mean, that's it. When you're looking at the list itself, this is what your third game
Third game
with droids.
Droids, yeah.
And it was a list which I think you got a chance to see the fact that it's about their special characters and the droids just are meat shields.
Exactly, it's very much Rebels in that respect. Like the characters are the meat and bones of it, really. Dooku cleared out that flank on his own. Most of Ian's casualties came from Dooku. I think my droid class took down 3 minis.
Yeah, and forced one off the board with Panic.
But then the suppression that they dealt out did limit the actions, and it did do its job. Made Ian think about where he wanted to inspire, where he wanted to put strict orders and stuff like that. Overall, Cad was. I think he shone in this game just purely because Danger Sense was saving his skin.
Your
It
note
was
to get that mentioned. I mean, Cad's got loads of tricks on him, and we've looked up the rules that basically would allow him to deploy normally.
Yeah.
Put his Here I Am token down at the back of your lines. You then run forward, do some shenanigans,
Grab
claim
a
an
box,
objective,
and
and
then
you can
run
literally
back.
disappear halfway across the board with an objective.
Yeah.
So,
So you can do it one of two ways.
Yeah.
You can deploy first and run back, or you can run forward and pull yourself back.
yeah. It was interesting that he did sort of reveal, chose to reveal him.
Yeah.
Because I suppose once you've got the mystery of the 3 tokens, once you've placed them at a point where they're going to be detonated regardless, it doesn't really matter if you know what it is because you can't stop it. You can't stop it happening. That was good. I mean, if you come on to the game, it was a game of 2 halves.
Yes,
That
absolutely.
game was.
I think turn 3, I was at my lowest for outcome.
Cad should not have survived.
Turn
as long
4
as
just
he
went
did.
like that, didn't it? Really.
Yeah, I mean, that's we were saying the problem with Cad is that based on that game, if you've never seen him before, you'd be like, that guy's a nuts. We've got to get him into my list. He's just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
But because he's rolling white dice, he could have just easily melted the other way.
Those first 2 shots that came in on turn 1 could have ended him, but he just had that luck on his side.
Danger sense, and then
Exactly.
it was turn 4 where I pulled the tank
Yeah.
and I had the initiative. And
Oh yeah. I thought it was all over then.
that was amazing. Yeah, and I thought I might have clinched it. Just getting rid of Cad would have definitely. Well,
It would have forced it to.
it would have forced it to kill, but then, as I said, Dooku just literally minced my complete left flank. He the left flank lost 1 unit, the Super Trooper unit, through suppression.
Yeah.
that was it. That's 6 guys. Dooku did everything else.
Was it Shaw's?
The Shaw's, sniper, and then nullify the unit by pulling them into him at the end as well. And I just got to a point where I think the lowest point for me was when I pulled up the tank in turn 6 and realised that I just had nothing worthwhile I could do with this tank.
Yeah.
And it was kind of going to be a pointless shot regardless of what I did. I said before, the mistakes I made for that was I didn't claim objectives soon enough, which meant you could quite happily wrap me up.
Yeah.
And it was
that
stopped me
turn
from
you
getting it.
aimed and shot Dooku. I thought you were going to just nip back, claim, and start bolting.
Yeah. That's
so
it.
I was starting to get contingent plans. How am I going to pull them back?
Yeah. I played it. This is it, and this is it. The list didn't let me down tonight at all. It was my decisions when it came to claiming the objectives. And well played to Jack for pulling that win out, because at one point it did seem like it just wasn't going to happen.
You were taking B1s just off, like for fun.
It was just I just couldn't. And again, because I was kind of being limited to just DLT shots. I wasn't taking enough of the droids off, really clearing the units off convincingly enough.
And having the droidicas like that offset diamond shape that they created at the end, just stopping your tank from going anywhere past that line.
That was frustrating. I don't think you could have made it anyway, but it was just frustrating at that point. I mean, the problem is my high points were the very beginning of the first half of the game, and then it slowly ebbed away. It kind of dawned on me that I just wasn't. Yeah,
it was just. We were quite high at the start. We were quite excited to see what Cad could do.
Cad survived so long.
Yeah, and
it's ridiculous.
My positivity dropped almost immediately, especially when them 6B1s just vanished.
Yeah.
But then it was turn 4. That was the turning point.
It was just that was single mode. It was just literally on a flip of a coin.
Yeah.
Cad survived on white dice, just surviving. When he had 2 wounds left, and he survived them all. Even he didn't have to use your uncanny luck.
Uncanny, no.
So compared to our last game, I do feel better, because at least my block dice were basically very, very good.
Yeah.
My attack dice were actually were very good as well. To be fair,
I'd say
I just wasn't throwing enough of them. Your droids do what droids do, which is die.
Yeah, I think the droids faction is very much suppression from your core and your support, and then just get Dooku, Grievous, and Cad in. Just do something.
You're going to be looking at one. You want to change your rocket launchers for the snipers?
Yes, because it's all right firing that off, getting the impact too. But against something like your tank that's 8 health, having 2 in the squad just doesn't feel good enough. So I think having a consistent range 4 weapon like your DLTs, where you can fire Surge 2, crit, straight off from crit 1, it might just... They're the same price as well, so you might as well try it.
Yeah.
It just then means I don't have to spend an action recovering. So if AI kicks in, I still get that shot, and then I'm free to do whatever I want. I can dodge, I can move,
I just thought I need to also just try and put some units in that tank and transport, especially in that list facing you just tonight. I could have quite happily rocked them forward.
Yeah,
as you didn't
dropped
shoot
out the snows or something.
Yeah.
Especially when you were parked in front of that objective. It was basically a standoff between your tank and my droidicas.
Yeah.
You could have dropped out.
This is something I've not done yet really with the tank, is use it as a transport. I think I need to try that as well, because it should be a bit of fun. Right though, good.
That was very good.
Enjoyed that.
Hopefully you found that entertaining.
I hope my tears and misery entertain you. That's why I'm here. But thank you very much. That was it. So keep watching. Do tune in. Do comment, like, and share yourselves if you do like it. And we'll be back again soon. Hopefully we'll come back. Maybe my first win on camera. Put me on camera and I'm bollocks basically. Get Jack off camera and he just melts.
Yeah. It's having an audience.
I can't take the pressure.
It's my ego.
I don't perform well. Right. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you.
See you soon.
See you in the next one.